to the podcast, fellas. We have a overwhelming number of people here for a podcast. Who the most we ever hit was 15. But welcome everybody to the Grease and Devil podcast. I am co-host Sergeant Grease Mixer.
I am Casual Devil, co-host as well.
I am the streamer Joshua Does.
And today we get to welcome our actual first guest, who was nice enough to allow us to feature her. We're going to do an interview. It's going to be great. We have Baiiblade of TikTok.
Good evening.
Yeah, we got a nice topic list. Got a nice topic list this time around, which will include the following. Fuck, I lost the topic list. There it is. We're going to start off with an interview. We're going to discuss the conflict between what is marked as memeing and what is bullying. Rick Grimes' departure from The Walking Dead, a spoiler-free quick gloss over of that for those of you who actually watch it. A quick discussion of cryptocurrency and cyber protection. We're going to be discussing DreamWorks Studios' upcoming Shrek reboot, and with the remaining time, we will be allowing chat to pick the topics that we discuss. The final thank you all to everybody who is here, both watching live and watching recordings.
Yeah. All right, great. So how are we going to set up this interview up? Question?
I mean, yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, you can ask the first question, my dude.
Okay, so Baiiblade.
Yeah, hey.
I gotta say, the one of the first questions that I've had that I've wondered for a long time is your hair dyed like that just to embrace the Melanie Martinez meme?
Oh my god. No, see, it's actually kind of cute, I guess. But the thing is the reason why that my hair is colored the way that it is my husband likes the way that I look with dark hair, but I prefer myself blonde. And so this was kind of like the compromise that I came up with one day. And I didn't even tell him I was going to do it. I just went to the salon one day, had it done, and yeah. So I just kept it ever since.
There you go. You know, you do you keep half the job. You know what I'm saying? You only get paid. You get paid them back only half.
You know, that's where the hair comes from. I mean, I understand that like a lot of people have it, and that's fine. But like,
no,
you know, the first. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, the thing is like. The first 400 times people called me Melanie Martinez and made jokes about it was funny. And then about the 401st time after that, I don't know, I'm really bored with it. I wish people would like say other things at the very least. Every now and again I get a good zinger, like a good like Extentacion joke or like a Carell DeVille joke. I'm like, finally, but it's always like, no, Melanie Martinez. I'm like, okay, you fucking 5-year-old. Come on, you're nothing but original content from this user.
You've also touched on the Extentacion meme, which not only is he black, but he is also deceased.
Oh yeah, that one I never posted on TikTok. I was like, this is pretty spicy. So I just some videos that I post, some videos that I post exclusively to Discord, or not Discord, I post to Instagram, which is linked on my TikTok, instead of just uploading. Because, like, there are ones that I will make that I'll just laugh at for hours because I just think they're brilliant, but I know that I can't upload them because they would be removed in, like, nanoseconds.
Yeah.
So I just upload them on Instagram most of the time, which is why I encourage people to follow my Instagram, because it's like, hey, there's exclusive videos on here. Not all of them are. Sometimes I'll say a video's like exclusive, and I'll be like, fuck it, I'll upload on TikTok, see what happens. But,
see if we lose the account today.
Yeah. Mentioning that the whole hair meme has gotten annoying. We've seen recently that you're about ready to throw hands with people who share your hairstyle.
Basically, yeah. Anybody, like, people tag me in videos all the time, and like to me, it's really funny to just square up and just like have that stance while I look at them. I mean, a lot of people are kind of like, is getting old. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, I will fight everyone. But at the same time, it also makes me realize, like, holy shit, there are a lot of people who have this hair. It's like, I never realized that before, but I don't go out much, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's kind of like the meta right now, I guess, is me realizing that, but still continuing to make videos of me squaring up with people with the same hair. I just think it's hilarious, personally.
Which one's the real me?
It's pretty good. I'm going to ask my question off now. So
Ooh.
essentially, what got you into TikTok, Beyblade?
That was my
Oh
question.
my god! Oh wait, was it your question? Oh well, you're gonna have to switch now. Owned. So
Shit.
what happened was, I think it was on Facebook, because I like a lot of meme pages on Facebook, and there was one in particular that I followed that I thought was just really nuts, and it's called TikTok in the Hood. I highly recommend everybody go check it out if they have a Facebook. They just post like really, really obnoxious TikToks, and there's one other one too that's like that. But I started seeing like advertisements for it, and like my other friends were sharing videos from it, and I was like, good god, this is like really fucking hilarious. But before, they were sharing like just the cringe, right? Like before the onslaught of the fucking gamers, you know what I mean? So I was like, oh god, this is terrible. And then I guess happened, and then you started seeing an influx of all those other people like making fun of those people, and then those are being uploaded and those are being shared, and I was like, holy fuck, dude, this is wild. And so I think it was the user JP Fundamental. It was one of his videos that I saw that made me go like, I need to fucking get on this right now. It wasn't even anything too particularly funny. It was like, I remember he was just like staring blankly into the camera, but the way he like his face looked, like I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time. So I was like, I need to get this app. So then I just got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go check out TikTok in the Hood. I don't. It's not an endorsement or anything. I mean, I have no affiliation with them. They're a really funny page, and they deserve more likes.
I wish I had affiliations.
Okay, so excuse my ignorance for not fully understanding what this comment means, but the user is is asking, talk about Hayden.
Oh yeah. Hayden's my husband.
Oh.
Yeah, he's my husband. We've been married for about 2.5 years. He's in the military. He's the love of my life, and he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, other than that, he frequents my Discord channel a lot. He likes to purge people a lot, quite often, because he gets annoyed quicker than I do. But that's totally cool. And like, I don't know. I mean, he's a sweetheart, and I love him. And he's like, anytime he's in Discord or anytime I'm in Discord, because we share a computer room. We have a computer room, and we have like 2 setups of our own, and it could be dead silent, and then he'll just out of nowhere scream bloody fucking murder for no reason at all. Or like like other instances like that. Like, I sharted in my diaper and it felt so good. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, his YouTube channel is like, it has he's uploaded quite a few videos where like he's gone on about something with his fucking autism brain like me. And like, I'll like listen to him, and then I like react to him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And like they just capture it, and it's just really, really funny. So, you know. I don't know. That's really all I gotta say about my husband. He's loved my life, and he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So, yeah.
That kind of gives me a question now.
What's up?
How'd you meet him?
How did I meet him? Honestly, social media. I met him on Facebook a couple years ago. Well, about 3 years ago.
You heard it here, you heard it here first, folks. Social media relationships apparently do come true.
They can. They certainly can. I mean, not usually, but I got extremely lucky.
You too can get the love of your life now with this 20% discount at eHarmony. Coupon code is 4447 fuck yourself.
So yeah, that's him. That's my love.
Sounds like a fun dude.
Yeah, he's real cool.
How about with the content that you put out on Musically, definitely being gamers rise up side than the whole look at me in my Supreme jacket side. What's the feedback that you get from that with the general population should be versus what you're producing?
That is a very good question, actually. Wow. Well, that's something that I've thought about a lot because there's actually, and there's definitely a few instances of this, I'm sure, on my channel because at the bottom line, like a lot of it's subjective as to like what's ironic and what isn't ironic. And like I've noticed with some of the videos that I upload, like I'll even catch myself before I hit the upload button. I'm like, this is kind of walking the line between like ironic and unironic. And I don't know how some people are going to react. Sometimes I get really good feedback on a video that I'm like, this is kind of like, this is borderlining it. And I usually get good feedback. But sometimes, I mean, I get the occasional, this isn't funny or whatever. And like, usually I just respond in the comments with like, nay, or just something, I don't know, just something stupid. Because like, I don't really care as long as like most people like it. Because the thing is like you can't make everyone like your content all the time. You can't please everybody. And I'm totally cool with that. Like I have 32,000 followers. I have a huge Discord server. I'm about to start Twitch streaming. Like I don't care. Like I'm really happy with my place and like what I'm doing with this. But yeah, there's definitely been times where I'm like, should I upload this? And then honestly, there's been a lot of videos that I haven't uploaded, and I haven't even uploaded to Instagram because I'm like, this is borderlining it, and I don't want to give off that impression too much. I feel like as long as I balance it out, say I make like 4 or 5 videos that are like really fucking like eggardly or like autistic and just fucking stupid, and then maybe like one afterwards that might be kind of borderline. I think that's okay, but don't do it continuously. The more I catch myself doing it, the more I'm like, okay, let's get back to punching my phone and like whatever. So yeah, I mean, I think about that balance a lot. I'm thinking of like new content to make for sure.
Okay, somebody asked where they can find your Discord, and that would be both on your Instagram. It's in your Instagram description, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Also, everybody's Discord servers are beside their name on screen, so
go ahead and join.
Yeah.
Right beside her name.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. The only thing is like a mod has to like physically add you into the server. So like just be patient. It could take anywhere between minutes to a few hours to maybe a day. Like because we get a lot of invites and we're trying to figure out how to use a bot that we have to where you can just like give yourself a role. But yeah, I don't think we're incapable of figuring out. I just feel like a lot of us are probably too fucking lazy and have other shit going on. But I need to remind some of my mods to work on that for me, so that way, whenever people join, they can just give themselves. But they can, because like the point of it in the beginning, like honestly, this server that I have, the Discord server, wasn't even meant to be like for TikTok. Like I've had the server for a little bit, and it just kind of turned into that. So I was like, oh my god, wait a minute, I need to really get into categorizing everything and making sure that everybody has proper roles. And oh my god, I have to add actual rules now. So it kind of just turned into what it is organically, I guess. Yeah, so I've had to do a lot of work to this server, and like I'm not very well versed in like how Discord works. I don't think there's too many people that are, but I've been pleasantly surprised by some of the people who have been fortunate enough to meet to help me out with what the hell I'm doing in there. So shout out to them. I love them all so much. Like they're really helping me out, and I just can't thank them enough, man. I really can't.
That's good.
Yeah.
Not to advertise myself too much, but I have a Discord bot that I've been working on for over a year now. Its birthday was October 30th, and it actually has support for letting users give themselves roles.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I tried to get my Discord sponsored or whatever, and they were like, "Fuck you." Like, no, this is.
With this kind of quality of moderation here.
I'm sorry.
This kind of quality of moderation here. What kind of shit shows you running?
Yeah, basically. So like I had to delete my NSW channel because like the point of that channel wasn't for like actual porn. It was supposed to be for like Thanos dick or some dumb shit, you know, like just NSFW memes basically.
Yeah.
But people were putting people were posting like gore and like porn, and I was like, no, that's not what
That's
I meant.
nice. You always gotta love gore
Whoopsie.
posting, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not really into it. It just doesn't do anything for me. So
Okay. No, a friend of mine, her name is Bambi. She's someone who enjoys your content a lot, and she asked me to present two TikToks to you for your opinion on
Sure.
them, on the matter. So Joshua is about to put one of them up on the stream for your viewing quote unquote pleasure. And then we'll move on to the next one.
Wait, why'd you
nice
put quotes under pleasure? Like, no, it's fine. Like, it is my pleasure to view. Like, I'm not taking this sarcastically.
No. Oh no. You'll see. I'm sure you may have. Oh, you'll see.
You'll see once you get it downloaded. Hold on.
I'll just send you both of them then, and you just.
All right, let's have a goofy gadster.
You know, if my browser opens, hold on.
Fucking real one, man.
This is epic.
Okay.
Um.
Epic.
Okay,
Also,
Josh
Goosey
will
just
be
not.
putting them up on stream soon.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say that. Yeah, for everyone else to kind of see this grand TikTok meme. I don't really use social media all that too much, so I'm kind of like, out. I'm kind of like out of the, I guess, circle as to like what's the hot shit going on right now.
Oh, so Hankman just asked me about my occupation, which we actually talked about this before we went live. While we're loading up the video here, I will say briefly, like, the only reason why I'm not very forthcoming about what I do for a living is simply for the fact.
Oh, that was cut out. Hold on one moment. Discord, why? Can you guys hear me?
Well, I don't want to sell myself out, man, but I just know it's gonna fucking happen. Like, I don't wanna.
Discord just completely crapped out.
Yeah, can I get an F in the chat?
We already got a bunch.
This is so sad. Can we play Uncle Sam?
So, Joshua, did those God Almighty videos crash your Discord?
I would think so. Let me stay quiet for a second. Let me see if I can get them up real quick.
All right.
That is a big oof right there. But meanwhile, you better, if you're down south, just in case. Wink, wink.
Oh, don't worry. Wait, what?
I mean, that's not towards you. I mean, that's towards the audience. You know what I'm saying? With that, I joke.
Yeah. Excuse me. I have a very short attention span. I apologize.
So the video is showing up, but I can't get the audio to show up. Hold on.
God fucking damn it, Joshua.
Hold
Break
up.
my knees and
I
call me
think
Joseph.
I got it. Hold up. Shut up.
Whoa!
Shit.
You should show me some respect. I dragged you out of hell. I can throw you back in. Goodbye, Boo.
Kitty.
Kitty has to go.
Is that a Prince shirt? Oh my god.
Alright, so they played just fine.
God fucking damn it. That's a big yikes. Can we get a yikes in the chat?
Talking about it, I think that's a totally fine TikTok video.
Honestly, all right. Here's how I feel about it. So it kind of reminds me of the user "Cripples Aren't People."
Oh boy.
I don't know if anyone follows him or not. He's really, really fucking funny, but he's like, I guess he's mentally retarded. I don't know. But he looks
shit.
really weird. But like he knows it. And he like totally plays it up, and it's funny. And I think this guy's doing the same thing. Like, I'm pretty sure those aren't serious. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm dealing with the case of Poe's Law right now, which is like it's so like I don't know if it's like supposed to be like ironic or not. Like it's so masterfully done to where I can't tell. I love shit like that though.
This man is definitely an artist regardless.
I would agree. Yeah. I thought that was beautiful.
Should we play it one more time without?
Yeah,
any
go
audio?
yeah, do it.
All right, you gotta be quiet though.
Let's get one more in for good measure.
All right.
You should show me some respect. I dragged you out of hell. I can throw you back in.
Goodbye, boo.
Kitty.
Kitty has to go.
It's just beauty.
It's amazing.
Guys, Kitty has to go. Okay, that
Kitty
fucking
has to go.
Yeah, he's pretty alpha, man. I
delay
gotta
is
say.
awful. I fucking hate the Twitch delay we got here.
Yeah,
But,
It's not that bad.
yeah, fellas, Kitty has to go. Shit.
I'm at least happy that I got the audio working for whatever I put up on screen though.
Damn.
X Skyfi says that the Discord shit out whenever I was talking about my occupation. Maybe that's a sign from God himself saying, "Don't fucking do it, you dumb bitch."
Yeah,
So I'm like,
that was-
maybe not.
that was a little bit ago when it cut out, but if you
Yeah.
want, you can re-explain it.
I am a deputy coroner. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm also a
Yeehaw.
bartender
So, guys,
part time though.
I understand.
That means keep your fucking hidden hard drives away from her.
Got nothing to hide. Got nothing to hide.
Right.
Despite me talking about a cryptocurrency and hidden privacy,
Types how the
right,
heck
that you
in
can
the
do
same
to help you
Google.
out as a consumer on the web. Way later though in the podcast.
So if to conclude the interview section before moving on to the rest of the podcast, does chat have any nice questions that we could that we
Wait,
could
no,
ask?
hold on. Didn't we want to cover bullying versus memeing? What are?
Yeah, but
In
I
fact,
figured that would come like after. I figured that would come like after the interview.
Yeah, totally. We can finish that up. Yeah. Let's see.
it's blending in pretty well actually between one segment to the other.
Yeah.
I'm really thoroughly enjoying this. Is incredible.
Oh, thank you. Well, and again,
really
thank you
good.
for agreeing to come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Twitch delay is gonna have those messages coming in really fucking late.
It's okay. We can do this.
How old is
We can still do this.
pronounce that?
Got
Why do
quite-
good girls like bad guys? Here we go.
I don't know, man. I had that question for a really long time.
Well, there you have it. The question remains unanswered. Honest opinion on the flood of shitty No Nut November memes, please.
I think there's a lot of really fucking like zingers out there. Like Dade Show made this one where it's like day 2. I now have supersonic speed, and he's like Naruto running throughout his house, but it's sped up and it's really fucking funny. Like that shit made me laugh. Like I don't know, like the ones that are funny are the ones where it's like when people gain superpowers or whatever. I don't know, that's pretty funny, but like I feel like what's not funny right now is how many girls I've noticed that are like trying to hop on that train.
Ooh.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I've posted one No Nut November video, but it was just me looking at a free nut pass and then fucking eating it to the goddamn SS fucking theme. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, this will work. And like, that was it. I don't plan on, oh wait, no. It was something about like this girl covering up or whatever for No Nut, and I just like looked at myself and I was like, oh, I'm covered, and I just gave her a thumbs up. It wasn't even supposed to be fucking funny, but somehow I got a ton of like likes. And I was like, okay, cool. But no, I'm getting a little bored of it because it's like, are we seriously going to do this for the next fucking month? Like, is this all it's gonna be for the next month? Like, can you guys even like keep up with that? Like, can you really gain a new superpower every day? Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a joke, but I meant like, are you able like to think of something creative enough to where you can continue doing that for a whole fucking goddamn month? Like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
this
We'll
is-
see how it
this-
goes.
Time this question has popped up in chat. I fucking ignored it, but it's gonna keep on popping up. How old is Beyblade?
I'm 22. I'm 22 years old. I turned 23 in February.
You
I'm
are
too old for this fucking website.
4.5 years older than me.
Yeah, I think the average TikTok user is like 17, honestly. I
Yeah.
think that's a pretty good average.
Like 12 or something, you know?
Well, I meant like for like what I do, I guess.
What is your
Shit.
Team Fortress 2 main? Let me
Medics,
fucking
I'm a
guess.
girl.
It's either Pyro or Medic, isn't it?
Definitely medic because I'm a fucking girl and I suck at that game. But you know what? I love it. I love the lore. I love how fun it is. I love how you can fuck around and no one takes it seriously. And Scout is my husbando. So there you have it.
Shit. Well, that was quite in depth. We got. Would you rather pick up a alive body or a dead body? What?
Discord, not now.
Yeah.
The end of the month, you turn into Thanos. Okay.
If you. Like, Thanos memes are really funny to me, and sometimes they but I just as soon as you started reading that, like I was reading it. Like as soon as you started saying out loud, I looked over and I saw it. I was like, oh fuck. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That got me. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright.
Okay. So shit. What's got? Is that looking like
Oh,
that might
we have to
be-
stop bullying right now. Okay?
Everyone have an announcement to make. Stop bullying.
There's on you,
Well,
dude.
Thank you so much for saying that because that is the good transition into our next topic, which is that fine line between memeing and bullying.
bullying. Alright.
Ethics.
A lot of
This is
people
fun.
look to TikTok and assume every single fucking Fortnite dance is bullying. It's a pretty fucked up standard for a lot of people. So we're here. Us fucking social experts are here to tell you what's bullying and what's not bullying.
Well, I mean, let's
Social experts. Yes, I do have a PhD in freaking psychology, you know.
oh, do you?
I really
Good
don't.
luck
Don't think
finding
me.
a job.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I'm like
kidding.
$200,000 in debt. I'm totally gonna.
Yeah, how much do psychologists get paid on average a year? 30,000? I'm just fucking with you, man. I get paid like $600 a fucking month for my job. Like, don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, let's talk about that for a second. I have some ideas about it. You know what? Actually, if you guys don't mind, do you mind if I use the restroom real quick? Maybe you guys can talk about it for a moment.
No,
while
you
I'm
go ahead.
gone?
You go ahead.
I really appreciate it. I will be right back. I really do appreciate it, man.
So while we're waiting, we can try to get the conversation going, right? So
Yeah.
what is that fine line between bullying versus memeing to you fellas?
It's gotta be the intention behind it's gotta have a taste to it, right? Intention behind your actions, and then from that, one can judge, or you can judge for yourself, essentially, whether or not you're going at this with full malice or simply for shit posting, right?
And me personally, I'm someone who doesn't like to put walls up as for comedy. I believe that people have different tastes in what comedy is. People have different taste in what's okay and what's not okay. And
Yeah.
as for me, I feel like it's not even really about what you say as for as for like comedy, I don't think it's about what you say as much as it's what's in your heart and how you choose to act on the things that you say. So if someone is full on fucking hell yeah, put those fucking Jews in an oven. There's a fine line between it's a fucking joke and you want to put a fucking Jew in an oven. So
Yeah.
so that line there is what's in your fucking heart. So when you have that one TikTok user, I don't even fucking remember his name, but he's quite the unit of a man. He's and has
big
plenty of
rig.
TikToks of him dancing. And people's big example of bullying is when people take the videos of this unit of a man dancing and has the camera shaking, makes it look like the fucking earth is ending and shit. And
All right.
there's
I
comedic
grab
comedic ties to it,
beer.
right? So
Oh shit!
Welcome back.
Keep talking. I
Regardless,
gotta grab a beer glass.
there's comedic ties to the things there, right? And it's not really anybody's place to judge whether it's fucking cruel or if it's genuinely a joke, right? So I think that that's decided by what's in the person's heart and what's in the person's actions, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair point to kind of make out. At least for me, when it comes to like kind of humor, it is a bit more kind of like lenient, right? For instance, like if humor comes up and it leads to like eventual like kind of like loss of a life per se, I will not go and support that. But like if it's for like general like memeing and the person right is getting pissed off, right? Mind, because they also got the option to control their emotions, you know, to control their feelings towards things, and to ultimately whether or not if they want to surround themselves with negativity or positivity.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right, I'm back. So, come up with any hot takes?
So basically, what my point was is the line between bullying and the line between memeing is what's in your heart and what's in your actions, rather than what you say when you're trying to be funny.
What's in your wallet too?
That's fair.
Exactly. So
I like that.
where do you draw that line? Like as I brought up before, that one unit of a man who does TikToks of himself dancing and people who like to do it with the fucking earth shaking. And there's comedy to it, but that's people's big fucking example of the bullying aspect of TikTok, right?
Yes, Enoch True, the true ubermensch of TikTok, I swear to God. I think
Grand.
here's kind of how I feel. Like, I have weird feelings about that, but let me touch on that real quick. As much as I hate, and much as we all tend to hate, like, people like Enoch or whatever, here's the thing. Like, love him or hate him, that dude ain't afraid to just do what he wants. That's fucking cool to me, regardless.
Yeah.
Honestly. That's cool.
Fucking
Like, I
cool.
don't care how cringy you are. If you're still, like, doing what you want to do, like, unafraid and unapologetic, that's pretty cool. Like, I bet you're real fucking happy. You know, that's cool. But anyway, I digress from that. Let me take a sippy.
Well, I mean,
It's all about your will. You know,
Yeah.
grand old iron
So,
will.
talking about bullying, though, in general, I feel like a lot of it has to do with, like, intent. Like, okay, for example, I posted this video that got removed, and honestly, rightfully so. I totally was bullying. Like, it wasn't very nice at all. But you know that girl, the fucking Moon Man girl?
oh yeah, hold on. Her name is actually I don't care Coda, I believe. Yeah, the fucking Moon Man girl, pointy chin. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So here's the thing. Like, I uploaded that first, and I was like looking at it, and that was really fucking mean of me. Like, God, what? I was like, damn, dude, that's really mean. It's like, here's the thing. Like, when you're making fun of people for doing cringy shit, I feel like that's one thing because that person has the option to not do that. When you're making fun of people for things that they can't help, like the way that their face is structured, their weight, etc., I feel like it gets kind of fucked up because it's like, dude, I mean, of course you can do something about your weight, don't get me wrong, but I mean, like, in extreme cases, like with fucking Moon Man girl, like, she can't help the fact that her face is like You know, like
Yeah.
come on, like who, like just, I don't know, like it's like that, or if it's like with malicious intent to like be violent with someone, obviously like that's not cool with me either. But if you're like Fortnite dancing while someone's like making a serious video, or if you're like punching the camera, obviously you're not doing that with malicious intent. Like it's just fucking hilarious most of the time. You know, so I think people need to. Sorry, I'm trying to puff my cigarette before it goes out.
Same.
I think well the problem is though, the reason why like this big talk though is because the people who have been using TikTok and Musically for some time now, those are all the types of people that were using that app before. Nobody was using it ironically. Nobody was making like actual like funny memes from it. No one was taking the piss out of it before until very, very recently. And so now that they've been comfortable for so long and they're like, oh my god, why is this kid Fortnite dancing, duetting this fucking video that I made? What a piece of shit. It's like, it's not that serious. Chill out. But it's funny. I mean, to some people, there's just a new breed of people who make fucking content on there now. And honestly, the app has now become thoroughly enjoyable. And you know what? TikTok needs to lay the fuck back, because the thing is like, they have gotten so many new users just to take the piss out of it. Like, you know they're getting fucking money for it. You know, like, noticed for it. Like, they're already making a ton of fucking money anyway. It's like one of the most downloaded apps like in the world right now.
Yeah.
Personally,
they
it
need
was
to
because of memers
cut it
like you
back.
and shit that I even downloaded the app in the first place.
Yeah, and it's
Snap.
a lot of people. I mean, it's why I downloaded. Fuck, that's funny. So no, I think when it comes to like, if someone is clearly like a very young child, I won't make fun of them. I think that's stupid because it's like it's a fucking kid. Like, who cares? Like, let him be a kid, you know? But if it's, especially if it's like an adult doing something fucking stupid, oh yeah, you deserve to get made fun of. And it's like you're posting something on a public fucking app. It's not like this is a private forum. It's not like it's a paid thing, you know? It's like, no. Like, this is public. This is fucking public domain, bitch.
And honestly,
Like, get what you get.
it kind of reminds me of YouTube in a way, where you kind of start off with a bunch of serious kind of stupid shit, and like it kind of collides a little bit, and then it slowly gets worse and worse as more people get involved, like the media coming into YouTube and all that.
Sure, yeah. I mean, hopefully it doesn't get to that point, but I mean, here's
Yeah, I
the
can picture
issue.
the headlines already. TikTok,
yeah.
NBC,
But
app,
here's the fucking
fun and games. Oh, sorry, continue.
No, I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
I was gonna make a shit joke anyways. Fucking NSMBC tonight. TikTok, fun and games or dangerous app tonight more at 7.
Basically, yeah. But here's the thing about it too. And I've complained about this multiple times for people who are like are in my server, and like I think I made a video about it before. I've talked about a live stream on TikTok, but like TikTok is not clear with their community guidelines at all.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is very vague. I've tried contacting. You know, I'm not.
It's the vagueness
your
behind
shit
their
kinda
guidelines.
sucks. Yeah, like okay, for example. Hold on, let me All right, that's out. So, like for example, I posted a video where all I'm doing is like I'm visibly thinking on the camera. I pull my belt off and I pull my pants down, but instead of seeing my ass, it's just the fucking gnome. Like you got gnomed and you go, "Whoa!" Right? But that got taken down in fucking seconds. And it's just like, why? There's no nudity. There's no sexual content in that. It's a fucking gnome. Like you can't see
Odds didn't
anything.
like that you gnomed them.
Yeah, I mean, it must be that because here's the thing: you get to stay on. Like, fucking furries who vape get to stay on, but I can't fucking vape. Like, my video got taken down because I showed my vape. I wasn't even vaping; it was just in the fucking shot. Whenever I shot it, you know that one that I made. I love that one. That's one of my like fucking. That's probably my magnum opus, honestly. But
Talk confirmed furry bias. What?
Discord, please.
I'm just picking fucking shoes. Like, that's not cool. I mean, sure, you can do whatever you want, but you gotta be clear about it, you know? And they're not. because bitches like fucking Sophia Diamond or whatever, like the 17-year-old with very like huge, obviously fake tits, like she knows exactly what she's doing. Every time she uploads a video wearing a tight fucking, you know, she knows what she's doing. Like, God. And it's like, oh, so this doesn't count as sexual content, but I can't fucking show my vape for a millisecond in a fucking frame. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's wild. Like, it makes no fucking sense. It's weird. I hate it. Like, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I feel like there two things are gonna happen. Either one, TikTok is gonna crack down to the point where they're just gonna start banning, like they're gonna create a system with algorithms to like find users who make content like we do, where it's like anybody with the name Coochie in their name or Iron or Epic or Gamer or anything like that, anything associated with those tags, any followers that they have, anybody that is gonna find those like users and just wipe them completely, or and this is what's ideal, obviously, is they're going to realize that, hey, you know, we're getting a lot of fucking people and a lot of revenue people on, so maybe we should just kind of chill out or rewrite our fucking guidelines a little bit so it's more clear. Because I'm sure, I mean, I'm willing to bet that they're getting complaints from other people, like emails, like what the fuck. And I don't think that's something they've really faced before, because I feel like getting a video taken down or TikTok was unheard of really before people like us started uploading stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That brings me to a question that I actually had about we were actually talking about it before the podcast, and that was epic funny gamer moment TikTok funny meme compilations on YouTube and shit. So naturally those are bringing more of that crowd in, right? So like you said, how Musically didn't actually have problems with the whole Fortnite dancing, fucking saluting, fucking beating up your camera, that shit. Musically didn't have that. And
Right.
the more that it's publicized, the more people come to TikTok to do that. And
Right,
so the mods
exactly.
are faced with, oh shit, things are rapidly changing, and I don't know how to work around these things rapidly changing. And so I think that the guidelines are being really fucking jumpy because they don't know how to handle this brand new environment that's
Yeah.
rapidly growing by the day.
Yes, it was a great way to summarize it, actually. Yeah, you're exactly right. They're just like, what the fuck is going on right now? So I think they're just probably trying to play it safe, say like, no. But when it is actually okay, but whatever, you know, we'll see how it unfolds. I feel like they'll probably get their act together simply because like they're such a huge company anyway that like it would be in their best interest to keep people like us around.
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to adapt to change, and no denying that shit has been changing rapidly, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I think that we pretty well put up the barriers for memeing and for bullying. And that being said, what should be done about said thing? So with that being said, just a real quick gloss over, because I know that the show's community is dead. So just a quick gloss over Rick Grimes' departure from The Walking Dead. Things with completely no spoilers. It didn't go as people were quite expecting, but it's just worth saying that The Walking Dead is branching out farther than just a TV show from this point forward, and we're promised at least 3 movies featuring Andrew Lincoln. But it was a good episode. They brought back Herschel, whose actor recently passed away. They brought back Shane and other dead characters. It was really nice to see, and it was a genuinely good episode.
All I want to say, and this is spoiler free because everyone already knows that Andrew Lincoln left the show, I personally wish they just killed him off. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
It would have.
So with that being done, everything in that department that said needing to be said, cryptocurrency and cyber protection.
Where do we begin?
Yeah.
Oh, we getting into that stuff already?
Yeah, y'all investing in Dogecoin or gay money?
I've just been doing general research into it, but I do have coworkers, right? Kind of stuff. So for a while, I was kind of iffy about the whole thing because I kind of like figured like, all right, what's the real value behind this? But then I watched a few documentaries, right? I gotta say, it's like, oh snap.
Yeah, it's interesting how the actual value of a Bitcoin inflates a lot, very often.
You see, because like the thing is, like, it's not like it's a digital currency, right? But like now, like, you know, most of the money you have in your bank account is digital currency because it's nothing but just zeros and ones, right?
Yeah.
And so what Bitcoin does, it gets rid of the middleman, such as a bank, right? How's a bank gonna make profit, right? You know, when like there's no like service provided, and kind of like comes in because there's no fee for doing transfers or anything like that.
Yeah.
I guess what makes it kind of click per se is it's all algorithmic based, and so there's no bank that needs to be there saying this is valid, this is not valid, this is worth this much, so on and so forth. It's all based on algorithms computing the value of everything.
Sure, yeah. I mean, that's cryptocurrency. Mm-hmm.
Cryptocurrency in a nutshell.
See,
yeah,
I
mean, like I mean, like right now, the like the action rate, right, to do like transactions and stuff like that is a wee bit slow. You know, depending on like at times, but like otherwise than that, if more people were to get involved with it, you know, it could get to like lightning fast speeds, per se.
Depending, because here's the thing. I was actually going to say, I don't really know too much about cryptocurrency. However, I will say that if you are investing in a cryptocurrency that seems to be taken off quite well, my piece of advice is the moment that you hear a boomer mention that cryptocurrency that you're investing in, pull out, because it's about to go fucking crashing down.
Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because it happened to fucking Bitcoin. What happened? Boomers found out about it, and once they know about it, fucking everybody knows about it, and it's gonna fucking crash the market for it. I swear, like, seriously, if it's going good, wait until a boomer says something. Once you hear a boomer mention Dogecoin or gay money or whatever the fuck you invest in, pull out. Pull the fuck out immediately. As soon as you can.
Get that money.
Yeah. A good general economic advice is to save when high, save when the economy is good, and then spend when the economy is bad.
Truly.
You kind of get yourself out of that, you know, cycle.
Pretty much as soon as it starts going to shit, you just pull out immediately.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes.
Today was the midterm primaries. Did you guys go out and vote today?
I am not.
Well, I got my absentee ballot a few days ago, and I sent that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I did not vote. I'm a bad American citizen.
That doesn't necessarily make you a bad citizen. However, it is your right to do that, or civic duty, or whatever.
Civic duty, dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, since my husband's in the military, like so I've never like registered in the state that we live in, because I'm registered in Missouri, where I'm from. So I didn't even fucking vote either. And it's not like it matters to me anyway too much, because in the midterm elections, like it's only two parties. It's only the Democrat and Republican, and like I'm registered third party. So like none of that shit even fucking really mattered to me. However, like I said, my boss, who's the coroner of the county I work in, which is an elected position, I was campaigning for him all day, so I got to stand outside for 12 fucking hours and try to convince people to vote for him. It was pretty easy.
Nice.
I live in a relatively blue county, so I mean, like I think he got reelected. I don't know. I haven't updates from him, but yeah, because he ran as Democrat, and you know, personally I wouldn't like vote Democrat. However, I would vote for him personally, obviously, because he's my boss. But a problem that I did have at the time was like the people who were advertising over there were saying like we're passing out like ballot templates to people and saying like fill in this mark here to vote straight Democrat.
Ooh.
To do like straight
that's
tickets.
kind of
I honestly, I really think that the idea of voting straight one party is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Because it's like, so you're gonna sit there and tell me that you know who all these representatives are, part of the
Exactly.
like, and you're gonna know all their policies. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, no, dude. Like, I hate that. I can't stand that. And like, and I told my coworker who was out with me campaigning, I told them, they're like, well, you know, hand out these ballot templates, and then tell people to just vote straight Democrat, so the coroner gets the vote regardless. And I said, no. A, morally, that doesn't sit right with me. And B, I can just tell them he's gonna be right here on the ballot. Like, just vote for him. Like, I don't have to do that. I don't like doing that. I think that's stupid, and it's a stupid fucking system, and the idea of voting straight any party is fucking retarded. But again, that is the centrist in me speaking right now.
I mean, you gotta. It's kind of like when you vote straight one party, then you get the fuck nuggets as well as the good. Instead of just picking out what you want from each side, which is the smartest decision. Like, hey, I'm a Democrat. Throw black people in the fucking oven. Since you voted all Democrat, you agree with me as well. So you can't agree with one party because the beliefs and policies still fucking stagger.
Truly. And you know what? My husband couldn't have said it better. The average American citizen should not be allowed to vote. So,
To be honest,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a good portion of them that can't pass the citizenship test. You know, I mean,
Well,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Let's see your
though,
average
like, the
American
average-
town, or not average
Shit.
American town, your average American scenario in a metropolis. Go to your local McDonald's, dude.
You know what would be
Like,
nice? You know what would be really, really nice? What we did instead, like for voting for this sort of thing? What if instead it does not say the person's party affiliation, but rather it had their name and bullet points of their policies, and that's it? Like, don't say they're Democrat, Republican, or whatever else. Don't give any. Don't leave out details about their policy. You want to know who you're voting for and why. You know. I think that's the best way to do it personally, because it's like, oh, you know, this person is this, has this policy. I like them. They so happen to be running Democrat. You know, that's fine as long as you agree with their policies and you think that that would be a good person to be in that position that you're voting for.
Yeah.
yeah, that could also be a
Outright,
helpful tool, right?
DR,
And also, but like,
DR. Like, come on, dude. Like, people don't fucking know.
Yeah.
People don't research this shit. They're comfortable with what they believe just because they're comfortable with what they believe. It doesn't require any second thought.
Yeah.
It's,
well, like, so when it comes to like our society right now, we live in a very information dense society where we're constantly being thrown like stuff over here and over here and over here because we need to absorb so much information, right?
Yeah.
To kind of like have a means of going through with life. And before our relatives, like our ancestors before us, they could stop and think, for a moment what they were doing and be mindful of the space around them.
Yeah, I completely.
The space around them, make a critical, thoughtful, judgeful process.
I agree, but that goes back to saying, man, average person shouldn't fucking vote. And the fact that like my coworker kept telling me to tell people to just vote straight Democrat, so my coroner like gets the vote. Like, I just was like, no.
Yeah,
it's insane. Yeah, that is insane.
Like, I understand why you're saying that. I'm not at that, but I just think that's a very dangerous game to play, and that's not something I want to be a part of, and it's something I can't be comfortable with. So I'm just going to tell them
politicians spend more in advertisement, right, than they actually do for like the rest of the stuff.
Depends on the position, but yes.
Depends on the position. Yeah, very true.
Because I was gonna say, my coroner, like we had a very small budget for the campaign, and the coroner that he's running an opposition against, like he had a huge budget, and like I don't even like honestly, like the fact that he hasn't texted like us in the group chat saying that he won, like kind of has me concerned. Like, oh fuck, am I about to have a new boss? Am I still gonna have my job? Like, what the fuck? I don't know, but it's fine because I actually spoke to the to his opponent. I met him today, and I told him, I said, listen, no matter what happens today, I would still really like to keep my job because I'm going to school for this, blah blah blah, whatever. Fluffed myself up, and he really liked me because the thing is, like, for me, I still have to cover my ass. Like, I like my boss, don't get me wrong, but if things don't turn out in his favor, I still have to make sure that I'm employed, you know? And I told him that too. I told my boss that. I was like, hey, I'm just like, spoke with your opponent, and he said this, and we had an understanding, but whatever. He was totally cool with it. He understood. So yeah, it's all about being mature about it.
Listen,
I'm thoughtful with it.
all of that is great. All of that is lovely. But we have a more important topic on our hands. Politics. It's not bullying. It's not any of that.
Oh, no.
It's DreamWorks announcing a Shrek reboot.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked. You know why I'm stoked about it? Because I can't fucking stand the people who, in 2018, make Shrek still. But with this revamp, they'll be relevant again. So therefore, they will be objectively funny again.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that one's going to my cringe compilation. No, joking.
DreamWorks has not fully confirmed, but they have confirmed that they want to have Mike Myers back voicing Shrek and Eddie Murphy back voicing Donkey.
They better be.
We are getting a Shrek reboot, not a Shrek 5 like we thought. It's a genuine Shrek reboot.
New graphics.
It'll be. I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I never watched anything past Shrek 2. I think. Yeah, I never saw Shrek 3. I only saw Shrek 1 and 2. I thought personally Shrek 2 was one of the greatest animated films ever made. I thought it was just very well done. It's so fucking funny. It was like Shrek's always had like more adult geared humor to it, which is like really funny to me because when you think of Shrek, I mean, if you've never seen Shrek before, you would think it's a kid's movie, which it is to some extent, but good fucking God, dude. Like, is it not? Like, it really borderlines, and I've always appreciated that. I think that's why I find it so damn funny.
Yeah.
And that's why it's timeless too, because you can be a child and watch that movie and think, ha ha, Shrek funny, Donkey funny, Puss in Boots funny, and then you go back later and you're like, I have to, and you watch him say like, well, I have to watch my ass, and you're just like, it's like it's timeless for that reason. They did a really good job for them.
But are we going to be able to preserve the genuine feel of our genuine ogre god?
Well,
is in
DreamWorks making it?
Are they going to try to shove political agendas in our throat, or are we going to try to get Shrek's fucking onions in our throat? Like, which one are we getting?
We're getting a Luminous' version of Shrek. No, just kidding.
Wait, is DreamWorks making it?
Yes.
Where's are you making it? It's not that fucking
DreamWorks is really
shit.
good. I've noticed, like, because I love DreamWorks, Pixar, honestly, but like DreamWorks never does anything political, from my understanding, from what I've seen. Like, they've never gone that route.
Yeah.
Which is refreshing, honestly. I don't think Pixar has either, but I don't think we'll see that. Maybe we'll see some references, but they might be like more like tongue-in-cheek references than like outward political like leanings that like, oh, so the fucking producers and directors obviously had this thought and they wanted to just shoehorn it into the movie. Because I've seen that's happened with so many fucking movies, dude. Like, the worst case I can think of is fucking Nymphomaniac. Like, they did that really bad. I was like, shut the fuck up, Von Trier. But I don't think they will. If they do, it'll be really tongue-in-cheek. Maybe it'll be like a fucking I don't know, a goddamn like a fucking crocodile or something with Trump hair that like is doing something silly. Like, that's not a big deal. That doesn't signal to me as like virtue signaling or whatever that would be. Like, that's just like, it's culture, right? Yeah. Granted, however you feel about Donald Trump, he is a pop culture icon right now. So, and it's not like drilling it into your skull. I don't think any character is going to go on any political rant. I don't think there's going to be any remarks. Like, I don't think there's going to be anything like that. I mean, I highly doubt it. If there is, I'll be damned and I'll eat my words. But I don't think so. I think if there's anything, like I said, it'll be really tongue-in-cheek. Yeah. And I'm cool with that.
I'm okay with the social justice warriors. I'm okay with the social justice warriors touching the Shrek reboot. But only in one aspect, and that's only if we get a Black Lord Farquaad. We need a Black Lord Farquaad.
We need. He got fucking eaten, dude, by the fucking...
Oh, shit.
We're never getting the award for it, God, bitch. He's fucking dead. He's like dragon shit. Are you kidding me? Fuck you on about? I'm just kidding. This vape juice is out of vape juice. Yeah, I think it'll be good. Honestly, it's the same as it has been. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen Shrek 3 or 4, but I think it'll be just fine. I think it'll be really funny. And I love Shrek.
I don't remember too much with Shrek 1. I mean, with Shrek 2, but I do remember Shrek 1.
Oh my god.
I really
watched
like
that
it.
movie recently and it was like good.
I've seen all of them, but the one I remember most, or the first two are the ones I remember most. But yeah, I've seen them all.
I know that they have babies in the third movie, but I haven't seen it.
Alright, let's see.
Whoa, hold on.
I'm gonna quote that right there. So XX Panko freaking Pauta states, and I quote: "Shrek reboot should have donkey fucking dragon scene."
No, I don't
Yeah.
think they should. That's fucked up.
I mean,
Don't do that.
I mean, canonically speaking, they did.
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's another funny thing about like the Shrek movies is like a lot of the humor was very implied,
Yeah.
and I think that goes into like it being timeless and brilliant. Honestly,
as a
so
kid-
I mean, it's gonna. I honestly, if there's gonna like with this new Shrek movie, I think we're gonna see a lot more of that adult humor than like what we would normally see from a Shrek movie, which is weird because now we're like, oh my god, is it gonna be fucking PG-13? I don't think so. Because the thing is like I feel like the standards for like rating systems in movies has kind of gone like it's been raised like lower and lower as the years go by.
Yeah.
So like, and not only that, but the fact that like people our age grew up with Shrek, and now that we're older, they know that like we're capable of understanding like older humor. I wouldn't say older humor even as just like suggestive humor or anything like that, but I'm just talking about like more pop culture references or like and just stuff like that that's relevant, as opposed to like some fucking 6-year-old. Like obviously they're not gonna fucking know, but maybe that movie's not for them.
Yeah.
Maybe it actually is for people our age, which is cool to think about.
That's fair. So let's see here. With that being said, we need an R rating on this Shrek reboot. We need an R rating in full detail, right?
Oh my god, could you fucking imagine an R Shrek movie?
Literally be on
Could
par with
you
like Sausage
sit
Fest,
back?
except better.
Yo, you want to know something funny about
Seth Rogen,
That's-
here we go.
I watched that movie with my mom,
Oh no.
which it's not that embarrassing. My mom is basically my older sister. Like we interact with each other like we're sisters. We're those. Like,
Yeah.
you ever see that dynamic? Like the perfect example, Mean Girls, Regina George and her mom. You know how they're like that. That's how my mom and I are. So like, it's not a big deal. Plus, I'm an adult, so like, I don't get fucking embarrassed by like food having sex on the big screen. It's hilarious, and like we could laugh about it together. But like, that movie was so fucking bad, dude. Now, like, obviously you can't take it seriously. It's fucking talking food, But the fact that that was the nature of it, and the fact that it was really just like punchline after punchline after fucking punchline, it was so bad that it was actually really enjoyable. Because if you go into there like realizing and thinking like this movie is gonna fucking suck, so just laugh at it. And then you're like, fuck, this is actually kind of funny now because I wouldn't think it. So I had a good time seeing that, but good God, that fucking orgy at the end, the food orgy, was the most like
What the fuck just happened?
moving thing I've ever seen. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. It was fucking foul. It was a fucking slime movie, dude. But I enjoyed it,
With that
to say the least.
being said, we have about 30 minutes left before we close it down. So we're gonna.
Discord, I swear to fucking God.
Do-do, do-do.
What?
Testing. repeat your entire sentence?
Oh
Just for-
shit, Josh, did you
What I
leave?
said is we have roughly 30 minutes left of the podcast. So our final segment is where the chat throws in topics for everyone to discuss. So we got 30 minutes of chat discussion.
Alright.
Nice. Oh, hey, real
think
quick,
if
though,
what-
I want to plug my Twitch real quick because I'm gonna be streaming here pretty soon, within a couple of days. The only thing I have to do left is just create an overlay for my channel. Other than that, I've got just about everything else set up. I couldn't have done it without my uncomfortably aggressively loving audience I have from TikTok. That's really cool. I never wanted to Twitch stream. Well, I did, but I never thought I'd be able to do it because I'm like, I really would rather have like a foundation I can build off of rather than just like starting from scratch. But this has given me a foundation. Like, dude, I haven't even posted like any live streams yet, and yet I have like 135 followers on Twitch. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude, these people are
great.
ready for me, dude. Like,
Plug
it's
me.
cool. Because I'm literally just gonna play RuneScape most of the time. Because
So, Josh, you
it's
got
good
the,
though.
Josh, you also got the freaking loading screen set up in the stream.
Yeah, I did that.
Big Bad John. Ooh. Dude, I love old country music, dude. Like Western country and like 60s, 70s country. God damn, dude. Fucking love it.
It depends
New country
on
sucks
who
dicks,
it is
but like
for me.
old country, oh. Mwah. So
When
anyway,
it comes to country, I'm not really too big of a fan. I mean, like the only like song that I like that was kind of considered country was "Hurt" by Johnny Cash. You know,
Johnny Cash is a legend.
Johnny Cash
but
is a
anything else, like,
fucking
you know, music genre,
wonderful.
that was-
He was a wonderful musician. I'm one of those people. Whatever. I actually was
Johnny-
listening to him today when I was on Pain. I was like, let's listen to some J Cash, bro. And I did, and it was nice. But I really like George Strait,
Yeah.
and George Jones,
Mhm.
and Willie Nelson, and
Yeah.
Hank Williams Sr.,
Yeah.
and Buck Owens, and Jimmy Dean, who sings Big Bad John, by the way. God damn, that song is awesome. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but the song Big Bad John is actually a part of a trilogy. We have Little John, whenever he was growing up. We have Big Bad John. And then we have, I forgot what it's called, but it's like his Cajun queen wife comes to revive his dead body and reanimate it. It's really weird and cool. I thoroughly enjoy old country. I love everything about it. It puts me in a very happy place in my heart. But new country can fucking eat my dick. I hate it. I got a pee-pee. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Sorry,
Oh,
beer goes through me like beer. All right, I'll be back.
we can talk this over with.
As for the country topic, though, I mean, yeah, I completely agree with the statement about new country. New country is horrible.
For me, it depends
pop.
on who it's by. Like,
Unite.
there's some songs I like, some songs I can't stand.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip a question off from the chat. So Waluigium Baon fucking ask, what's your opinion on the live action Transformers?
Ooh.
Hmm.
That is.
Live action Transformers. Are we talking about Bumblebee or the previous ones? Because if we're talking about Bumblebee, I personally haven't seen it. I don't even know if it's out yet. But as for the
wanna
previous
say it.
ones, I feel like it had a really, really good start. Like the whole
I'm back.
the whole what's his name, Michael Bay's big like goal to make what's her name, make Megan Fox out to be like the entire movie was basically fucking Shia LaBeouf wanting to fuck Megan Fox. And that's what Michael Bay does every time he has Megan Fox on set. So that shit's kind of really uncomfortable because it's just like constant. Hey, look at Megan Fox's ass, guys. But I mean, past that, I don't really see much wrong with the whole live action Transformer series.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I watched the first one that came out. I really liked it, but I haven't seen the others.
Live action Transformers. That's what we're talking about. Well, I got some decent memories behind live action Transformers. I thought the first movie was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw it every other movie after that, and I was like, but I thought the first one was really cool. I really did. I was like, you know what? Say what you want about Michael Bay. Like, if you just want to go in there for like action, which is what that was, fucking go to it, man. Like, Transformers 1 was really cool, but I did see Transformers 2 in theater, I think.
Revenge of the Fallen.
I think that's yeah. Didn't it end with that what I've done or whatever?
Like with that freaking old alien dude sinking into like the sand or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think that's
It
it.
was,
It's been
the
years.
Constructicon.
I thought it was cool. I mean, don't take it seriously. Shia LaBeouf's a good actor. Don't get me wrong, though. He's washed up, and I don't know what the fuck's happening to him right now. But, you know what? If you're just looking for pure action porn, it's cool. Especially in theaters. It was really cool to watch.
Yeah.
I like the sounds. I like the sounds that the fucking Transformers make. I think it sounded cool. But I have autism, so like things like that sound good to me.
It happens.
All right. What's
Next question.
Another one. Luigi was in Smash. We would lose. No, not November. Okay, that's nice.
Possibly.
Oh, why is Master Hand? Oh wait, no shit.
Those
Your
are-
husband
You have a
is not
Spotify.
Beyblade.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, he's real sexy. It's like Adam Levine.
Why is Master Hand in Smash? If you could just punch your screen until it goes black and assume you won.
Questions that remain unanswered. I see it. Do you have a Spotify playlist with music? Talking to me. No, but I do have a Spotify, and I do make playlists for people. I'm really into technical death metal, so like if you ever want to try to get into
Yes.
that genre, yeah, if you want to try to get into that fucking metal, dude, fucking hit me up. I will give you something to start with. All I need to know is like kind of like what you like in terms of like your experiences with metal, and I'll make you a playlist based off of that. I've done that several times with people.
I
I
am
love doing that.
everywhere. I want a playlist.
Hmm.
Just whatever you like, drop it in.
Well, what do you like, man?
Fucking anything as long as it's not useless. Like, how do I word that?
I mean, for me personally, my golden spot is towards like Avenged Sevenfold, Black Sabbath,
Yeah.
shit like that. That's my gold spot.
Oh, I can definitely work with that then for sure. If you want to get into tech death or like any other subgenre regarding metal, that's anything that's not core. I think deathcore and shit is fucking gay.
Same.
But like, listen, man, have you heard of the band Red? They are fucking
Oh yeah.
awesome. I love Red Fang, dude. They're like a combination of fucking Clutch and Pantera, I'd say. Yeah.
Pantera's
like
good.
early Pantera though. Like
Yeah.
Far Beyond Driven, which is by far their best album, though it sounds like it was recorded from a fucking tin can.
I actually saw Red Fang earlier this year at a concert.
Really, dude? I'm so jealous. I fucking love that. They're so cool.
Every year I go to these big like rock and metal festivals. They're usually in North Carolina, but I went to Florida this year, and Red Fang was on the lineup.
Oh, dude. That's fucking... Oh my god, that's so cool. I've seen some... That is a band that I would love to see live. I live so far away from the city, though, because I live in Alabama, but the closest big city that they host concerts in is probably either going to be Montgomery or Atlanta. And, like, I fucking love going to concerts, but Atlanta is a 2-hour drive, and that fucking place sucks to drive around, so I don't know.
I mean, Monster Energy has them. Generally everywhere. I can try to find one in your state.
It's usually there or Athens. I know that Primus is Athens. Really want, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Maybe they already came. Actually, I could be wrong. I don't fucking know what I'm talking. Yeah, man. Yeah. If anybody in the chat ever death metal, let me know. Hit me the fuck up. I love making playlists for people.
I know I want one. Just literally grab anything you fucking like.
Yeah, totally. Have you heard of
Heard of who?
Necrophagist?
I've heard of them, haven't listened to them.
Dude, you would love Necrophagist, probably. They're like one of my favorite tech death bands. Anyway, let's move on.
Alright.
Yeah, you want to know what I realized?
Everybody
But I
is
real-
asking for that metal playlist.
Good.
In the
Yeah,
meanwhile,
just message me through Discord or something. I don't know.
to music. I just realized that we didn't have a music background set up for this whole podcast.
I was gonna play some Johnny Cash.
Is that a thing?
Johnny Cash? Shit. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm reading. You guys like metal? It's my favorite show, actually. That was my Death Clock was my gateway band in fucking death metal when I was 14. See, like 8 years ago. Good lord. Oh my
So,
god.
Chat. Now I need you guys to pull through and to get enough topics for us to make it through the next little while.
Gotta
But,
go.
shit post my way through here, you know.
I got it. I trust them. We're still at 20 viewers.
Yeah.
Let's go. No topic is too stupid, fellas. Let's go.
EI Tommy, right? Pro XD says to Baiiblade. No, not Eli Tommy. My apologies about that.
Oh, that's all good.
Victor Rodriguez fucking says Baiiblade is the most beautiful girl in a TikTok.
I don't think that's right, but I appreciate it.
For furries people.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sadly.
Hardly, but yeah.
They're
What's
like-
your favorite
Hardly.
Transformer? The one dude that plays the fucking. I don't know. I haven't seen that shit since I was like fucking 13, bitch. I don't give a that. God damn. What's that one Transformer that's like cool? That's all of them. They're all cool. I don't know.
We have 2424 ask. I wanted to ask, why are the TikToks uninspired lately?
Ooh, good question. If you're
As if
talking
they were
about-
inspired to begin with.
That's the thing. It's like, man, listen. I'm dealing with an audience. Out of my 30,000 followers, it say at the age of 15. Like, it's fine. But the thing is when I make videos of me squaring up with people who have the same hair as me, to me personally, it's funny. To you, it might not be, and that's totally fine. But the majority of people that follow me do think it's funny, at least to some extent. I mean, a good reason though, like I'm probably feeling a little bit uninspired because I've also just started work as a part-time bartender as well as my actual job. Not only that, but the fact that I'm also trying to get this Twitch thing going, so I just really haven't had time to, I guess, browse through. Though I will admit, I do save videos that I think that are gonna be funny that I could duet or something or mimic or some way or sound clips. I save a lot of those too. I mean, I have a few ideas right now for. The only thing is like whenever I make really good videos, more times often than not, the ones that get like a lot of likes are things that I have to. Sometimes it takes me a good 10 minutes to like hash out a video because I'll have to retake it over and over and over and over again to make sure it's perfect. I don't really like doing that because like I ask myself sometimes, going back to what we were talking about, like, is this going to be borderlining unironic? And most of the time, when I'm spending more than 10 minutes on making a video, yeah, it is borderlining between ironic and unironic TikTok. But, however, most of the time, it also pays off. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to stray away from taking a lot of time into my videos because I'm having all these other things going on with Twitch and whatever.
Yeah.
So I apologize, I guess, if you feel like they're uninspired. But listen, man, like, if you had a fucking like bit of a standard for myself, given the fact that I have as many followers as I do, once you have that standard, like you have to kind of live up to it. So it's either you make something that lives up to it or you don't. And that's my mistake, because I'm making some videos and that I get that aren't completely all there in terms of like the content that I've made prior. But don't worry, just give it a little fucking time, man. Like it's a little bit harder than you think. I mean, listen, I wouldn't be where I am today in terms of followers if I hadn't taken the time to really think my videos through. So if I'm having a hiccup, like just chill. It'll pass. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that I'm even making content in the first place. You know, enjoy the fact that I'm having the time to make content in the first place. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like most of the time when I make videos or before I go live, I do pick out my outfit. I do put on a bit of makeup, and I make sure that I'm in an environment in my house where like I'm certain that this is going to be a good video. There's a little bit more thought to it than what I feel like most people anticipate, and that's totally fine. But if it looks like I'm uninspired, chances are. So give it time. I'll put out some content.
Yeah, you have to get a professional manner into it. Haters are gonna hate. Epic got them.
TLDR, don't take content creators for granted. They're doing what they can.
You
Yeah,
gotta
man,
take it
chill
for
out. It's
granted.
fucking
They're
TikTok.
replaceable. You can just simply drag one and drop one out. You know what I'm saying? Joking. Anyways, so on to more questions being talked on the matter. Fuck, I just lost it recently. 2 joke ones. With one saying like, they identify as animals. Can we hunt them? I say yes.
Yes.
Right?
See,
And that was on the whole
here's
furry
the funny thing. Like, yes, haha, funny, an original comment. Look, man, I'm not trying to dog on you as a viewer right now, and I appreciate your patronage. However, this kind of goes into the thing that I'm thinking about right now, and probably, if I gotta be honest, one of the reasons why I feel so uninspired lately, I mean, especially lately, in terms of TikTok, is like, good lord, like, ever since I joined TikTok, like the immediate thing was like, furries aren't people, let's hunt them. Women are property, haha, epic meme. It's like, okay, yes, those are funny initially, right? But the thing is like, when you keep rehashing it over and over again, it becomes really fucking gay. I'm not gonna lie, man. It just gets like, I mean, like, you're talking about me not making uninspirational content, but you guys are the ones that are fucking saying, like, women are property, epic Fortnite dab, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. You're no better than I am at that point.
Then it kind of comes
Well,
down to like,
that
You're not
was
the ones that are, you're not the ones, like,
shit
tying
post
into the
comment
shit
that was
you make.
made.
You're
you know
not
what
the
I'm
ones
saying?
that are putting into your viewers or whatever, because, like, most people who, like, say stuff like that or, like, participate in that sort of thing, like, don't have a following anyway.
yeah.
And that's not a blight against my followers. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that's the reason why I've probably felt so fucking uninspired, because it's just the same shit over and over and over again. It's like, guys, it's been like a month almost. Like, we got to start putting out some new shit. This is the reason why the TikTok is dying.
That kind of
It's pretty safe to say that once something is labeled a meme, it's fucking not funny anymore because it's been bashed into the ground to a point where it has that title.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Regardless of how much publicity or positive feedback you're gonna get from milking a overly dead cow, you're gonna feel a lot more. Happy with yourself when you've taken the time out to think of something original that's funny instead of just hearing the exact same punchline over and over again. Like the whole oh god, he's in a military uniform, salute time. It was funny the first time, it was funny the second time, it was funny the third time. It's predictable at this point. And then when it's the exact same TikTok over and over and over again, that one girl in the
It just gets
cheerleader outfit, right? It's just
the hit or miss girl. Like, come the fuck, man. Like, you can't, if you want to increase the longevity of the community of ironic, like, shit posting TikTok users, like, we gotta be on top of, like, what new things we can make fun of or what new content we can put out. And that's a strain that people like me have. Like me, JP Fundamental, Wolfgang, Django, I mean all those big users, I guess. Like it's just like we want to make more content, but a lot of us, like a lot of the big users, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but like in terms of followers goes, we've kind of peaked because it's like we can only take a joke so far until it becomes unfunny.
Yeah.
So it's up to either us or the rest of the TikTok community to create more content that's funny. That's hard to do, and that's honestly like I'm not even like fucking joking right now, but like that's asking a lot given the fact that the whole reason in the first place why people like us joined TikTok was to make fun of it. It's like, well, all right, we made fun of it. We fucking drilled it into the fucking ground. There's billions of compilations on YouTube about it. What else do we do? You know, that's why I'm abandoning it eventually. Like it's gonna happen within a few weeks. I'm probably not even gonna do TikTok anymore if my stream really takes off on Twitch. Who knows?
No.
We'll see.
Common trends die, but by the time they're a trend, it becomes a it becomes a tumor.
That's
Let me
unfortunate.
say something real quick right now. Shit posting is shit posting, even if it is ironic. That's the
There's a
matter you
TikTok-
gotta take with the context.
Yeah, there's a TikTok where the dude really threw a bowling ball at his phone. That's really funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not negative. There's no understanding it because TikTok. The question was mostly about what that all about. I'm probably gonna have to ask you to extrapolate a little bit on that. Let's see. Yeah, that's another thing. The whole like adding your credit card numbers, expiration date, and 3 wacky numbers in the back. Okay, listen, like, it might not be that much of a meme on TikTok. I mean, I know what it is, but like, good fucking god, have you been in my server? That's all people fucking spout. It's like, shut up. Like, do you wanna have like a normal conversation? Or... And if they're being a fucking retard, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just fucking ban them because like I can't like it's done. Like that joke has been told so many fucking times.
It's a
I'm a
normal
bit of a Nazi
conversation
when
now.
it comes to my server. Sometimes, like I'm just shut up. Like be a normal person. Like you have a personality, man. I know you do. Dig deep. Like you don't have to fucking cover it up with fucking overused memes from TikTok specifically. Come on.
Finally got a serious question. PanCon asked, "How do you feel about people stealing tac videos for compilations?"
I have no feelings towards it because I've done it before. It's TikTok.
God damn, dude, we skipped the most important question. Freaking, how do you feel about old freaking FPS games like Quake?
Oh,
Okay.
Amazing.
Now that was a game. That's all I gotta say about that.
You skipped over one of the most important questions on the matter.
If you didn't
Truly.
play Half-Life,
What do we define as an old FPS? Like, how old are we talking here?
Yeah.
Early 90s and before, to be honest.
Are we talking about like FPSs that aren't even multiplayer? They're so fucking old.
Well, I mean, there is somewhat of like multiplayer for like even classic Doom per se, and
I was gonna say,
Quake.
'cause the Doom was coming to mind.
Mind the old FPS games, right? I mean, I have a shit ton of fun with Doom, like classic Doom. Like I actually like played like the mod Vanguard on it, and also some like
Como J Code too. Like, yo, I'm not taking it too seriously, man. I'm just saying, like, in my Discord, like, I just get a lot of that, and it's really annoying. I'm not saying you're annoying specifically.
I am personally offended. You need to apologize right now. No, just kidding.
Yeah, you know how it be.
The FPS thing, back on the Nintendo 64, there was this 007 game, which I thoroughly enjoyed, but the graphics, like, a big thing with FPS is being able to use your eyesight, right? So the graphics on this Nintendo 64 game was awful, and you couldn't see the enemy until they were, like, right up on you. So they went too much for the realism, and they made the game nearly unplayable as for that aspect when they were trying too hard for realism.
Yeah.
That's true. That's why I don't usually like new games, honestly. New games suck. Red Dead has been cool, but like the cop system is retarded. They got that's a problem Rockstar has always had though with psychic cops.
Yeah.
You flick a cop off and they'll murder you.
No, it's like you fucking kill a chicken, and it's like, oh, animal cruelty. Now you're wanted, and it's like these cops in the fucking swamp in the middle of nowhere are like out to get you, and it's just like,
Are you telling me Red Dead 2 is like fucking Skyrim?
no, it's worse in terms of that system goes, dude. I'm not even kidding. Like Rockstar.
Fucking Christ, like very first time I played out Skyrim.
GTA 5 was like, fucking aggressive. The cops were, and their justification was like, oh, well, it's LAP or it's like it's supposed to like be in homage to LAPD, and it's like, fuck you. No, it makes it not fun.
Yeah.
Red Dead's pretty cool overall though, but like the fucking law enforcement system, the bounty system is absolutely fucking batshit.
Yeah, honestly, everything except that.
With 10 minutes remaining, fellas, let's get some good questions coming in.
There's a good amount in the chat right here.
Combo Jaco 2 says, so like, is Fortnite a dead game, or what are your opinions?
What was that? One more time?
Is Fortnite a dead game or what are your opinions?
Fortnite is the second most played game in the world, next to League of Legends. So no.
You should be letting the quote-unquote dead or alive status be deciding if you play a video game, because that's what makes horrible communities to begin with.
Yeah.
Enjoy a game if you fucking like it, regardless of what people tell you is dead or alive, right?
That's why TF2 is still alive, man. They still get an average of players a day. And that game's been out for 11 years now. No, it's not dead. It's just not. It obviously isn't what it used to be, but it's dead. No, it's ridiculous. You can queue up for a fucking casual match within a matter of seconds every single time, no matter what time of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Dark Souls 1, you know, so had like a fairly balanced community, even like after
Yeah.
2011.
Dark Souls 1 is my favorite game to fucking 1v1 in. I'm not even
Holy shit, you do Dark Souls PvP?
I sure do. I'm real
I
fucking
fucking
good,
love
too.
Dark Souls PvP.
You wanna fucking 1v1 me, you fucking pussy?
Guys, if you 1v1, we have to stream it. Like,
Put you in the ground.
There's gotta be.
What kind of weapons? What kind of weapons do you use?
Depends on my build at the time. I have several characters. I have
Nice.
I have a quality build that I really like that I switch off. I either use my Great Scythe or a Man-Serpent Greatsword. I have a strength build that I primarily use the Great Club. However, I try to use that more for like PvE rather than PvP.
I love the Claymore. I love the Claymore.
Yeah, Claymore is pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna. I enjoy that. Like, I'll use this Zweihander, but I don't really like to because like I feel like this Zweihander as well as a Great Club are very.
Yeah, I mean like this.
The
The thing is with Ultra Great Swords, right? It's like fucking like I don't like the size of them.
Well, they're predictable.
Yeah, they're like
very predictable.
they got long, wide swings, and you know what they're
giant
gonna
dads
be hitting.
don't stand a fucking chance against me because like I know they're shit every time. I had a prayer strength build that I'm trying to work out. I have a bleed build that I love that I use the life hunt scythe with. That shit's fucking fire, dude. Oh my god, because people don't fucking expect the bleed. They never do. Especially in Dark Souls 1. They never expect it, and it's so fucking funny when I hit them with the bleed and they're like, boom, done. It's like, fucking idiot.
Would we be able to get a 1v1 for the end of the stream and stream it?
Maybe. I'm really right now, so I don't know if I'm gonna play it.
I don't even know how we'd stream it.
Let's see what kind of fucking.
Yeah, with that. Yeah, we don't even have time to fucking get the game going anyway. Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, I have a magic build, but I really just use that for like PvE fucking around with, and like as a summon.
I'm not too big on magic myself.
I try
when it comes
not to
PvP.
be because I feel like in extremely OP, especially if like you're into like new game plus fucking 4 and have like 10 dark beads. Like, that's so OP and it pisses everyone.
That's pretty retarded at times.
Funny. But it's funny.
It is so funny. Like fucking glass cannon builds are fucking insane.
I love being glass cannon in that game. But I will admit, quality build is the way for me.
I do enjoy quality as
I
well.
love using my great scythe. I love having Black Knight armor and the Mother's Mask. That's like my shit. The build that I normally use is Black Knight armor, maxed out, Mask of the Mother, Chloranthy ring, tiny beings, and my fucking great scythe. That's all I need.
What
My
rings do you
fucking
use?
wreck house, huh?
What rings do you use?
I use a Chloranthy and tiny being.
A tiny
I haven't-
being. Oh, fuck.
I haven't
I heard
skinned
tiny
out of
bead. I was
house
like, what?
because I have a Mother's Mask too.
Shit,
So my
the health
vitality
doesn't
is
matter?
already like 50 or 40. I don't know what it is on my current character. It might be 40 because I know it's soft caps at 40. It might be 40 plus the Mother's Mask and the Tiny Beings ring, then the Chloranthy ring for stamina.
Yeah, have you
All I
checked
know
out
is I
any
wreck
of...
house with that fucking build. Like it's my favorite build to play with, for sure. But I do want to make a what is it? Not Chaos Blade. It's a katana build. I forgot what it's called. Well, I haven't played that game in a couple months, but goddamn, I fucking love the PvP in that game. That is true endgame content for Dark Souls 1. I've played that game so many fucking times though, dude. Like honestly, it might be in my best interest in Twitch to like do speedruns of that game, just because like I could very easily speedrun Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Dark Souls 1 when it comes to speed running is just so fucking like... It's nice. It's nice. Like you can literally go into the catacombs like in fucking 10 minutes, you know, and be OP there already.
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is just grab the fucking great scythe, get some shit to get your fucking... You can either make it to +10, or if you really wanted to, you could go the fucking fire gem or whatever, the
Fire shit and then the chaos, right?
Yeah, you could mid-max too very easily. Like that's like kind of a shitty thing though at the same time about that game is like how quickly you can fucking twink.
Yeah.
But
What do you think of Dark Souls
fun.
3 when it comes to PvP?
It's okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not very good at any other Souls games. I'm really not. I'm primarily
Really?
like Dark Souls. Yeah, and it
You're
sucks
primarily
too.
DS1? Because like I'm a big fan when it comes to Dark Souls 3 fucking playstyle. The only thing I do not like though is the fucking rolling circus that occurs every time when you fucking fight with phantoms and host. Okay?
I don't know how I feel about that. Personally,
I
like
don't like it.
problem
you
that
know.
I had with compared to 1.
One, you have to be
3
methodical when you're thinking
feels
about it, right?
So yeah, 3 is so fucking linear, dude.
3 is
I
hella
liked-
linear.
I
Yeah.
liked being able to do whatever the fuck I wanted in 1. I could do whatever I wanted at any to, basically. Though I will admit, after you fucking get the Lord Vessel, like you can tell the game is unfinished at that point because it was. They've admitted that. FromSoft has admitted that it was an unfinished game, and that's horrible. You know,
Especially
on
when you
their
look
part.
at fucking Lost Isolith, you know.
Oh, we don't even talk about. We don't talk about Lost. If you're ever in my server, we don't
Isolith?
talk about Lost Isolith. Yeah, like oh man, what a fucking pathetic excuse for an area. Like it's saddening because you know that they wanted to do shit with it, right? Like you can just tell, like man, they really wanted to, but you know, fucking producers are like, fuck you. That's not a big
Constraints, man.
deal. I thoroughly enjoy that game though, like regardless. I really do. Like, yeah, what the fuck is that shit with the fucking bed of chaos?
Oh, usually I just do the fucking
the
the
firebomb
exploit.
shit? Yeah,
Yeah, the
yep,
exploit.
Yep.
Fuck the bed of chaos,
Got it,
man.
'cause
It's just a
otherwise-
bullshit boss.
If you don't do it, like you're not gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time regardless, but you're gonna have an even worse time if you don't use the exploit. So it's just like whatever you have to at that point. I thoroughly enjoy that game though. I like how open ended it is. Like you can do what you want. What you want to do, you know? You can be OP very fast within 10 minutes if you really wanted to.
Well,
But
I
3
remember fucking sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying 3 isn't really like that.
3's not really like that at all. You know, that's the
Mm-mm.
only sad part when it comes to 3. Like they try to do it in 3 a little bit in fucking like the beginning area in like Lothric's castle, right?
Yeah.
It work out well. Like it didn't feel right per se. Because you could just instantly fucking warp between bonfires. You know?
Yeah, you could. And like wanted to go to Lothric like that quickly, you definitely could, but fuck, man, like facing the fucking dancer at being a level that you would be normally in the beginning of the game is nearly impossible anyway, unless you have like 3 summons. Maybe you might be able to get it, but like people aren't even gonna summon at that level anyway. It's just
Especially not fighting against a dancer.
like the dancer, like for me personally, because I played that game to completion before. I haven't played the DLC, but like I played the main game.
Well, I actually I used to like only play like the main portion to completion. Then I played the DLC, right? And I gotta say the DLC is worth the buy.
I mean, I have it.
Come
I
as
just haven't played it.
Yeah, it has to come up as a bundle though with like Ashes of Ariando and the Ring City, because like a lot of people complain about Ashes of Ariando being like short, right?
Yeah.
Play your time through and like explore shit. It's not short, right? But if you just fucking just like buzz through it, it's gonna be hella short. But the Ring City though, the Ring City is where the cream of the crop's at.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I'm gonna have to check it out sometime. But what I was saying is like, honestly, I haven't played Dark Souls 2 very much. I don't know how much
I didn't play Dark Souls 2 at all. I just skipped over that.
But out of all the bosses that I've ever faced in 1 and 3, the Dancer has been the hardest boss I've ever played in that game. Like,
yeah, I hear talk about
it's just so fucking unpredictable. Like, it's weird how unpredictable she is. Like, it's honestly like it makes me mad thinking about it. I mean, I can take her. Don't get me wrong, but like, fuck, man, it's gonna take at least 10 tries to do. Like,
yeah,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but like, she's just so unpredictable. Every other boss, for some reason, to me, is very predictable. Like, even if I've never even faced a boss before, like for the first time, like after a couple times, like, okay, I get it. I get all your attack patterns. Like, they all make sense to me. I know exactly what to do. Dancer's just like throwing out fucking curveballs left and right, and that's the only boss like I've ever actually seen do that before in a Souls game. So it's like really jarring.
A boss that I usually have a hard time with, like in the runs, right, is like fucking the Pontiff Solvin. Say
Dude,
fucking Midir.
no, fuck you, dude. I fucking beat him like I'm not
First
even
try?
kidding. First fucking try, man. I'm not even. And I brag about this to my husband because he's always had fucking trouble with Pontiff, but I'm just like, dude, like, watch this. Like, I don't know why. I get it every time. And I don't know, like,
Dude, every
he
time,
makes
fucking-
sense to me. Like, his attack patterns make sense in some weird way.
Yeah,
Or I
because I
should
usually
say
I can
today.
fucking like whip the like dancer like in a first try, you know.
What the fuck, dude? Like, I
Not my
can't.
very first try, of course, you know, when I fucking first played the game, but like as I got better, right, eventually I was able just to go up to the fucking dancer and just like fucking like beat her like first try, you know.
Shit's. I could never do that, man.
The hardest
She's
boss
fucking
in
tough.
that game is fucking Midir. Okay,
Midir.
you hear about Midir, like you haven't like played it around, but like fucking Midir gives you so little of fucking like time to attack, right? And he fucking flies all over the place.
This is in what game?
Dark Souls 3 in the DLC.
That's why I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, fucking dude. If you look at
is that the?
it's the Abyss Dragon.
Yeah, I've heard horrible things about Midir.
Dude, fuck Midir, dude.
I'm not looking.
Midir's crazy.
That's how I felt like about like Calamite whenever I faced him for the first time in the DLC.
I actually
But
beat Calamite
personally,
fucking first try too.
I love fighting Calamite. Like Calamite's easy, dude. All you gotta do is just fucking stay left like the whole time, and you're good. That's it. Like,
Yeah,
especially
fucking like
if you have fucking like, especially if you're like a magic build, like good lord, you could fucking wreck house easy with that shit. But even not, like I don't know. I have a good. I like fighting. Like, as actually one of my favorite spots to be summoned at. Because like,
the fucking
not a lot of people put their signs down for specifically for cattle meat. And B, like, it's just a fun fight to me.
Yeah.
We can squeeze one more question in, and then we need to go ahead and wrap it up. And
wrap it up.
This Pancon asked a question. Joshua has a question from him. I'm not sure what it was.
Where was it?
It's up there somewhere.
At I believe 10:51. Pancon Palta, however you say that, he said, "Hey, question: how do you feel about companies being forced to introduce all-female characters because of the new feminist move?"
All female characters in the new feminist wave.
What
if
what
they
game
do
are you
it
talking
successfully,
about?
I don't know, like essentially that question kind of details, but character development, right, is a craft, right? If you do it successfully and don't do like some fucking like what's it called?
We call it Mary Sue,
Pandering?
I'm pretty sure.
Sue shit, then you're fine.
Mary
Right.
Sue or pandering?
You know.
Here's my thing.
Mainly
I don't know what game you're talking. I'm sorry to you. Like crazy right now.
I think
Go ahead.
talking about.
What were you saying?
Well, I was saying, like, listen, I don't know what game you're using, but as long as it fits, I don't have a problem with it. That's really the bottom line. If it doesn't seem like it's shoehorned, then it's fine to me, honestly. Like, games can have female protagonists. That's fine, and it works
Yeah.
most of the time. Be there for the sake of being there. Yeah, I guess annoying, but overall, like, I don't really care because, like, the game sales are gonna fucking prove it. Like, fucking Mass Effect, you know, that game was so shitty, and everyone knows it. And they tried to shoehorn shit into it that they didn't need to, and they did poorly because of it. And games that do things that like do things like that well, such as Tomb Raider, do really well because it's fitting. So that's on them. That's not on anybody else. Like, I don't give a fuck. If it fits, it fits. If not, they're gonna fucking fail anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
Basically.
And with that being said, Beyblade, thank you so much for agreeing to come on. And,
Of course.
that had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was really cool. I had a really good time.
Oh yeah. Well, this will conclude the podcast, my dudes.
Yep, thank you all for coming by, and we'll see. Well, probably not most of you, but some of you. We'll see you again next week.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Alright.
I am Casual Devil.
I'm Joshua Dykes.
I am Sergeant Grace Mixer.
I'm Beyblade.
And we'll see you later.
Bye, guys. Thank you.